The Hells Angels is one of the most notorious and feared motorcycle clubs in the world. With chapters spread across the globe, they have made a name for themselves through their rebellious image, criminal activities, and fierce loyalty to their brotherhood. In this article, we will delve into the 10 most brutal Hells Angels charters and the people associated with them. 1. Oakland, California. Known as the birthplace of the Hells Angels, the Oakland Charter is recognized for its long history of violent conflicts with rival gangs. 2. Montreal, Canada. This chapter has gained infamy for its involvement in organized crime, drug trafficking, and a notorious war with rival gangs in the 1990s. 3. Melbourne, Australia. The Hells Angels in Melbourne have established a reputation for their brutal tactics in maintaining their dominance over the outlaw motorcycle scene. 4. Copenhagen, Denmark. Known for their ruthless behavior and criminal activities, the Copenhagen Hells Angels have been involved in drug trafficking, extortion, and violent clashes with rival groups. 5. Auckland, New Zealand. This charter has been involved in various illegal activities, including drug trafficking and organized crime, making them one of the most feared gangs in the country. 6. Berlin, Germany. The Berlin chapter possesses a fearsome reputation due to their involvement in organized crime, including prostitution rings and drug trafficking. 7. Nomads, USA. As a nomadic charter, this group moves from place to place, making their violent presence known wherever they go. 8. Nomads, Australia. Similar to their American counterparts, the nomads in Australia leave a trail of mayhem and violence wherever they travel. 9. Amsterdam, Netherlands. The Hells Angels in Amsterdam have been embroiled in numerous criminal activities, such as drug smuggling, leading to their fearsome reputation. 10. London, England. This charter has made headlines for their criminal activities, including involvement in large-scale drug trafficking operations and clashes with rival gangs. These chapters and their members have gained notoriety through their involvement in organized crime, violent conflicts, and illicit activities. Their ruthless nature and unwavering loyalty to their brotherhood have solidified their reputation as some of the most brutal Hells Angels charters in the world. Hells Angels is a notorious motorcycle club known for its rebellious and often criminal activities. This summary will provide an overview of 10 of the most brutal Hells Angels charters and shed some light on their people, laws, practices, gangs, communities, and more. 1. Oakland Chapter. Founded in 1957, the Oakland chapter is considered the mother charter of the Hells Angels, notorious for their involvement in drugs, violence, and organized crime. 2. Nomads Charter. The Nomads are a group of Hells Angels without a specific geographic location, allowing them to operate across different regions and engage in criminal activities. 3. Montreal Charter. The Montreal chapter gained significant attention in the 1970s due to drug trafficking operations, leading to a violent rivalry with other criminal organizations. 4. Fresno Charter. The Fresno Charter operates in California's Central Valley, engaging in methamphetamine production and distribution, among other criminal activities. 5. Berlin Charter. The Berlin chapter is one of the most prominent in Europe and has been involved in various criminal enterprises, including drug trafficking and prostitution. 6. Toronto Charter.
The Hells Angels isn't a leaderless horde. It is a meticulously structured entity with a stern hierarchy. Each member knows their place, their duties, and most importantly, their rank in this well-organized pyramid. To disregard or defy the system is not just an act of rebellion, but a serious transgression that could ignite the club's wrath. This hierarchical structure isn't just for organization. It sets the stage for maintaining order, discipline, and respect within the club's ranks. It's a societal system that echoes through the corridors of this notorious brotherhood, binding each angel to his responsibility and role. Remember, in the Hells Angels universe, not respecting the hierarchy isn't merely a mistake. It's an act that can leave.
It's crucial to note that while many Hells Angels charters have been involved in criminal activities, not all members are criminals. Some individuals may use the club's reputation to commit illegal acts, while others genuinely enjoy the camaraderie and motorcycle culture. Regardless, the Hells Angels have left an indelible mark on the criminal underworld and continue to be closely monitored by law enforcement agencies worldwide. The Hells Angels, a notorious motorcycle club, have become the subject of fascination for many over the years. Known for their rugged lifestyle and rebellious nature, they have been associated with a set of rules that are believed to be mandatory for every member. Although these rules might vary from chapter to chapter, there are a few common ones that have gained attention. Here are the top 10 brutal rules that are often associated with the Hells Angels. 1. Loyalty above all. Members are expected to be fiercely loyal to the club and its members. Betrayal or snitching is considered the ultimate betrayal. 2. No cowardice. Fearlessness is greatly valued among the Hells Angels. They expect their members to face danger head-on, never backing down in the face of a fight. 3. Respect the patch. The club's logo, known as the patch, is sacred to the Hells Angels. It is a symbol of pride, and disrespecting it can lead to severe consequences. 4. No talking to law enforcement. Members are strictly prohibited from cooperating with law enforcement agencies. This rule is meant to maintain the club's code of secrecy and protect its members. 5. Brothers before others. Family and club brothers come first. Hells Angels prioritize the well-being of their fellow members over anyone else in their lives. 6. Drugs and alcohol. Drug addiction and excessive alcohol consumption are not tolerated by the club, as they believe in operating with a clear mind. 7. Stand your ground. A member should never be seen as weak or afraid. They are expected to stand their ground, even if it means facing physical altercations. 8. Follow the hierarchy. The Hells Angels operate in a hierarchical structure, with club leaders and regional officers making the decisions. Members must follow their orders without question. 9. No women allowed. The Hells Angels have traditionally been an all-male club, and women are not allowed to become full members. They can be affiliated with the club through their relationships with male members. 10. Show off the colors. Members are encouraged to proudly wear their club's colors and display their loyalty. This includes wearing Hells Angels patches, clothing, and riding motorcycles with the club's symbols. It's important to note that these rules are often associated with the Hells Angels, but the club itself is secretive, and specific details of their internal operations remain largely unknown to the general public. Watch the video and see how we dive and go deeply into each rule.
Can be construed as an act of rebellion or a slight against the collective. In the Hells Angels universe, being absent isn't merely about missing a meeting. It's about missing a piece of the brotherhood's soul. 5. Always stand up for a fellow member. In the Hells Angels fraternity, the ties that bind its members together are strong and steadfast. It's not merely about camaraderie, it goes deeper. Each member is obliged to be the other's keeper, shielding and standing up for them in challenging situations. This is more than a mere guideline. It's a sacred obligation, an unspoken vow of solidarity. Whether faced with adversities or personal struggles, each angel must rise to the occasion, lending support and defense where needed. To shirk this responsibility or fail in this duty isn't just seen as a lapse, it's viewed as a betrayal. And in the world of the Hells Angels, such betrayals aren't taken